I don't know if this automatically saves or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Let's get the summon going at 32 Joule. Oh, I'm gonna blaze right through all 10 of these summons. Let's pull up the DFK-Professions for our summoning pair. Ooh, I just heard an alert. What was that? Dan Joe says woof. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Most of my content's on YouTube, if you want to check out my YouTube channel. I believe I somehow linked that. Looks like we're going to have an 18%, roughly 19% chance at a Dark Knight, a 28% chance at Archer, 40% chance at a Thief, 50% at Gardening, and 50% at Foraging. We're hoping for Foraging more than Gardening, of course. As everybody knows, I'm sure that you guys are all aware that Gardening is just not very sought after. We have a 46% chance, roughly, at getting better than a common. I like those odds. Look at this Thief, you guys. Triple aligned on main class. That's why our chance for Dark Knight is so high, and I'm excited about this pair off of that alone. Our Archer has his Recessive 1 for main class, or his Recessive 3 for main class aligned. That makes a very small impact. It's all about Recessive 1, and then, you know, slightly about Recessive 2. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hoping for a Dark Knight. I need to get more exposure to the Dragoon end of the summoning tree. Oh, okay, I see some chat here. Are you going to do any advanced elites? Yes, there's going to be a few Summoner Ninja pairs that I will be doing. One is a Legendary Ninja, and that will be paired with a Rare Summoner. Ooh! I think that's a Thief. Let's take a look. We got a Thief Ninja. Once again, we're 2 for 2 on subclass advanced here, you guys. Oh, what's up, Trade for Y? I know that name. Okay, 32 Joule to summon. We got a Thief Forager. Common Thief Forager for 32 Joule. Let's take a look in the tavern, see what that might be worth. I'm actually going to list this one right away, thanks to the new ability to do so. I'd love to hear what you guys think this guy is worth. Maybe I could use that in my considerations for what to list him for. So I see a Thief Forager going for 38.9. I see a Thief Dark Knight right here, basically equivalent to our hero, for 40. So I'm thinking I'm going to list this for 39 Joule. What do you guys think about that? I think that sounds good to me. So I'm going to do that right now. Right here. Our Gen 2, 9 of 9 Thief Ninja is going up into the tavern for 38 Joule. Nah, 39. 39 Joule. Feels good. So we spent 32 Joule and we're listing them for 39. A modest profit, but I'll take it every time. Gotta squeeze that 0.5. Yeah, 39, I mean, 39 is good enough. Okay, now let me line up my next summoning pair. It's going to be... once again, we're going to do a Monk and a Pirate. This time it's going to be an uncommon Gardening Monk. Ooh, was that the hero I just pulled? I believe so, it's already sold. Nice. That one went fast. Alright, let's get back to the portal. Gotta always zoom in while you're summoning, guys. Of course. I hope you guys are doing that. Otherwise, where's the fun in it? So here we have a uncommon... Oh, that's an alert. I need a better way. But Manu. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Most of my content's on YouTube, in case you're interested. We have an uncommon gardening monk, which I am going to be pairing with a rare pirate gardener. Let's get this going for 32 Joule, and then we can go over the match percentages. I need to think of a better way to view the chat while I'm doing this. Right now, it's not very convenient the way that I'm doing it. Yeah, I've never, this is my first attempt, I guess you could say, at streaming here. Okay, let's take a look at our match percentages. We got 18% at Ninja. Why is that? Well, guess what? Our monk is triple aligned. How awesome is that? Then we have just a single alignment over here. I'm super excited about getting a Ninja because it seems like all I do is summon summoners. We have a 77% chance at gardening, 10% chance at fishing, a 11% chance at foraging. This is actually slightly off. We actually have a 49% chance on getting a better than a common. I think that's been long enough, so let's take a look at what we get. I probably had 2 elite skills. Yeah, maybe it did have elite skills. I never even bothered to check. I'm just here to summon and dump. I summoned the cards that I'm using here today. Okay, it looks like it's getting a little slow. Oh! Is that what I hope it is? Sorry, I'm tending to a formula. Here we go. Alright, ooh, a Ninja Dark Knight. Very good. I'm definitely not listing this one right away. Ooh, Fisher! Yes! Perfect. Rip and dip, yeah. I'm super happy about this. A common Ninja Fisher for 32 Joule. Wow. I'm going to take a look at what he's worth, but I will not be listing this guy, because I intend to summon with him. So for a common Ninja Fisher, looks like they go for... Once I spend all of his summons, it looks like I'll sell him for about 67. And we spent 32, so that's a 35 Joule profit. But let's say we wanted to summon him, or sell him for his summoning value. If we wanted to sell him for his summoning value, it looks like it would be at least 145 Joule. And that is roughly a 113 Joule profit. Yeah, I'm super lucky with that pull. Very happy about it. Big win right away on just our 3rd summon attempt. Okay. Let's move on to our 4th summon attempt in just a moment. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Okay, here we go. So we're looking for... Yeah, I have a list of the guys that I'm planning on summoning with set aside here. That's what is taking so long. Let's get back to the portal. Okay, time to infuse another crystal. This time we're going to be doing a Warrior Miner, uncommon, with a Knight Miner. This is a big summon attempt. I have high hopes here. So we got this uncommon Warrior Knight Miner. I'm going to be pairing it with... I'm going to be pairing it with this Knight Miner. Common Knight Miner. I expect this to be very profitable a lot of the time. I'm going to start this up, and then I'll pull up the DFK-Professions for us to take a look. You just gotta summon them instead of buying them. Yeah, Summoning it can be very tough. For this pair, we have a 14% chance at a paladin, 1% chance at a dark knight, and a 0.02% chance at a summoner, or roughly 1 in 4,000. It's crazy that we actually have access to 3 of the advanced classes with this pair. What we're most excited about is our dark knight, paladin, warrior, and knight chances. That all adds up to be over 75%. And they make great miners, which we have 85% on mining. I mean, to miss mining here is gonna not feel great. We have a 44.5% chance of getting better than a common. These rarity chances tend to be about 0.5% off, plus or minus, on some of these. If you use the DFK match bot in Discord, it is 100% accurate. And the creator of the site's working on that as well. Yeah, so we can see none of our main class is aligned at all, but we have an aligned mining on our profession, and then, not that it matters much, but recessive 3 here. I'm super excited for this. I would love a paladin miner right now. Let's do it on stream. And while I'm waiting for that, I should fire up the odds for the next one. There we go. Okay. Really hoping for this paladin to come through, or yeah, this paladin to come through. We have a 1 in 7 chance of getting a paladin. Oh, that looks like a big sword. What do we got here? We got a knight. Please be a miner. I assume the floor on knight miners is very nice. Boom, knight miner, 9 out of 9. Very happy about that. For 32 jewel to summon, there's no way that that wasn't profitable. Yeah, I actually in my second to most recent video, I proposed the idea of starting a Patreon where I would. Oh, I'm just trying to go to the tavern here. I have a lot of respect for streamers because it is difficult to look at what you're doing and then look at the chat and try to be responsive. Okay, so we got a common knight miner, Gen 2 9 on 9. With miners, summons do matter. I mean, look at this. Nobody's putting these guys up for nothing. So I actually am gonna crank up the summons on my guy. I think that it matters. We're gonna further filter to Gen 2 with at least 5 summons remaining. Yeah, I'm not selling that one for the actual floor. I think that whether you're a 7-7, 8-8, 9-9, it's all roughly equivalent. I'm happy at 89 jewel. I don't know about you guys. If you think it's a deal, you can pick it up and get a steal. I'm listing it for 89 jewel right now, and I think that's fair. Even though we have 2 more summons available than that guy. So 89 jewel. Miners are some of the few Gen 2 basics that can be profitably summoned together. Oh, it failed. Alright, let's go one more time. So for 32 jewel to summon, that was a 57 jewel profit. I'm very happy about that. And then next on the to-do list, we have... Just waiting for this stuff. Did it drop once again? Okay, one more time. 3rd time's a charm. They don't want me to sell this. I don't even know how many people are viewing, but I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you want to see more summoning from me, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Faulty Poker on YouTube. Alright, he's listed for 89. Happy about that. Very happy with that summon. Ooh. How about we do an advanced summon next? I'm thinking Paladin Dark Knight. I need a Dragoon. I have a lot of Sages lined up. I have to summon some Dragoons soon. So we're going to go with this Gen 1, 5 of 5 Dark Knight Forager. And going to pair that with a Gen 1, 5 of 5 Paladin Miner. Right here, look at this guy. Was very happy to summon him. 32 Jewel to summon. This is going to be profitable so often, it's crazy. Let me pull up the odds for the pair. Here we go. So as you can see, we have a 14% chance at a Dragoon, which is roughly 1 in 7. We have a 30% chance each at Paladin and Dark Knight. So that means roughly 75% of the time we're going to pull something good, because we are summoning Gen 2 heroes, which means that our Paladin and Dark Knights will have decent summon value. We have a 37% chance at a Miner. Would love a Miner on Dragoon, Dark Knight, Paladin, Warrior, you know. So definitely hoping this 37% pulls through. We have a 40% chance at Forager. Not too interested in the rest, I will say that. Roughly 41% chance at better than a common. Taking a look at our recessives, we can see we don't have any mining recessives. Wish we did, but we don't. Okay, I think our summon is just about ready. And while this crystal is opening, I need to get our next pair lined up. Ooh, oh, dang, I wasn't zoomed in, but we got a Paladin here. This is guaranteed to win at 32 Jewel. Hoping for high rarity. Remember I said I think 41% chance? Oh, a rare Paladin? Okay, guys. Rare Paladin, 4 out of 4, Gen 2, very happy. Can this 37% on mining shine through? Ah, Gardener. Would have been too insane. Would have been too insane. Gonna be keeping this guy. I need more summoning exposure to that side of the hierarchy, but we will still take a look at what a 4 out of 4 Paladin rare Gardener is worth. Very nice hit. 2 nice hits in a row. Let's go over to the tavern. Ooh, I don't want to do that legendary ninja summoner parry just yet, so I'm gonna actually put that one to the back of the line. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff off screen here. Let's take a look at rare Paladin. So at minimum, a rare Paladin goes for 110. That's an easy profit of 68 Jewel. I mean, gardening, this one's probably a Gardener. Oh, it's Forager. You know, it says 200. I'm not sure I quite believe that. But instead, why don't we take a look at what a 4 summons remaining Gen 2 rare Paladin is worth. So with at least 4 summons remaining, the lowest equivalent is 210 in the tavern. My guy only has 4. I'd say that depreciates him at least 35 Jewel, so I'm going to say that my hero that I summoned was worth roughly 175 Jewel. And definitely happy about that at a 32 summoning cost. Not going to list it because I'm going to summon with him. So look out for that video tomorrow, probably. Okay, we're back in the portal, and this time what we're going to do is a Wizard Priest combo. Or a Wizard Priest pair, I should say. So we have this uncommon Priest Forager. He's already used 2 of his summons, so this summon's going to cost us 40 Jewel. And if you guys have followed my channel at all, you know I love having mining as a fallback. It's so great. Also, Priest Miners. are the most expensive priests if you look at the floors for a common priest. And it's just great. The floor on mining is so high, it's really nice to have that cushion on your summon attempts. Really brings up the overall value. Since I got that crystal going, let's take a look at our odds. We have, once again, a chance at 2 advanced classes. 17.58% chance at a summoner, 30% chance at a priest, 38% chance at a wizard, 12% chance at an archer. We have a 38% chance at mining. Thank you. So this is a savior right here. Always happy to see mining. 46% chance at foraging, which we're hoping for on our summoner as well. We have a 44.5% chance at getting better than a common. This is slightly off once again. We can see our wizard R1 is aligned for main class. No alignment on the priest, but this is where all that archer chance is coming from. And then not much alignment for mining. Gonna be happy with any kind of miner as always. We have a 1 in 6 shot at a summoner. 1 in 2.5 shot roughly at getting mining. 1 in every 333 times we're gonna get a mythic. So that would be exciting. I'm sure I'm above my quota on mythics. Come on. Oh, it's a wizard. What are we hoping for on a wizard? Either mining or foraging. And high rarity. Let's go. Uncommon, wizard, miner. Awesome. That's what we want out of the options that we had. Uncommon, wizard, miner. This one's going straight in the tavern right now. Uncommon, wizard, miner. At 32 jewel, or at 40 jewel to summon, I still expect this to be profitable. If we just take a second to look at mining in general, the floor is 52 jewel, filled with wizards. So we got a uncommon wizard, miner. 7 out of 7 summons, but I doubt people really want to summon with my wizard. I'm thinking 61 jewel. What do you guys think as a price? 61 jewel sounds good, right? Yeah, if somebody wants to summon, that's fine by me. So let's list this wizard for 61 jewel. I love the update to the tavern. Being able to sell the heroes that you summon right away is amazing. This is a 29 jewel profit, excluding the 3.75% cut that the tavern takes. While that's taking a second to get listed, alright. There we go. Now, let's go on to our next summon attempt. We still have a legendary ninja and a rare summoner that we're going to be pairing. That's going to be the last summon that I do, just because I think it's the most exciting. Once again, we're going to go back to the pirate monk pairs. We've got uncommon pirate forager that we're going to be pairing with a common monk miner. For the same reason as the previous pair, I shouldn't have to say much about it, but if you want to hear me talk about how great mining is, I'm happy to tell you. Mining's fantastic. It pads your losses. It makes some wins bigger, not necessarily all wins. We have a 15% chance at a ninja, 32% chance at pirate, 40% chance at monk, 2% chance at warrior, combined 3% chance at very good classes for mining. That would be crazy to hit. 40% chance at mining, and a 48% chance at foraging. For a ninja, we most want fishing, 12.5% chance, and we got a roughly 1 in 7 shot at a ninja. 1 in 8 are... We have roughly a 44.5% chance of getting better than a common once again. This is slightly off. He's planning on updating it though. Our pirate has an R2 alignment. No alignment from our monk. Except for an R2 alignment on mining, which we're happy about. Okay, let's see what I got. This is a lot of talking that I'm doing. I haven't recorded this many summon attempts in a row before, so... The next 2 summons should be advanced attempts. Oh, I forgot to zoom in, but I did it just in time. We got a pirate, thief, miner. Thank you, mining. Thank you, mining. You are the best. At 40 jewel to summon, this is going to be profitable. We got a pirate, miner, common. Off to the tavern we go. He's going straight up for sale. Pirate, common, mining. We look at the floor, we can see that a Gen 2 with 1 summon used is the floor. Another Gen 2 with a couple summons used. Do I want to charge a little bit of a premium because the first summon attempt on a Gen 2 would be the most profitable due to it being the cheapest summoning cost. I'm just going to list it for 62. I don't think enough people are going after Gen 2 mining pairs. It makes a lot of sense with the knight or a warrior because there's obvious summoning value there. And I'm happy to get 62 when I spend 40. Okay, we either have 2 or 3 more summon attempts. I think it's 2 ninja summoner pairs and maybe one pirate monk pair. I'm not sure. Back to the portal we go. This time making sure to zoom in. Okay, so for our next summon attempt, we have this 3 of 3 Ninja Paladin Forager, Gen 2. I gotta turn off my speaker, it's making a humming noise. Okay. And then I believe this is an uncommon 2 of 2 summoner. Yeah, I've had this for a while. I can tell you you're not getting much of a premium on a 2 of 2 Gen 2. So I'd rather keep it and summon for myself. Some of you guys may harp on me a little bit that the summons aren't aligned here, but these are 2 offshoot summons that I made. It's unlikely that anytime soon I'm gonna spit out a 3 of 3 summoner to pair with this. And like I said, I don't think the market puts enough of a premium on below 5 max summons Gen 2s that haven't used a summon, if that makes sense. 52 jewel to summon. With this pair, we're going to have a 1 in 7 chance at a Sage. Let's just pull up the match percentages. Okay. I've been very lucky with Sages, knock on wood. I'm not superstitious, just fun to do. 4% on Warrior. Roughly 75% on Great Hits. We got a Summoner and Ninja at 30% each, 14% at Sage. For our Sage, we're happy with anything. Anything. Give me any of these professions and I will be happy. We have a, once again, 44.5% chance at getting better than a common. This should say 55.5, but it's slightly off. Looking at our genes, nothing really exciting. We got a ninja, we got a summoner, and we're summoning. Not much more to say about it than that. Definitely need to hit a Dragoon one of these days. Hoping for a Sage right here, 1 in 7 chance. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream so far. I'm trying to make it entertaining, trying to keep talking. I know that that's an important thing about streaming, is to just keep talking. Come on. Oh, okay. So, I believe that is a thief. Or no, or is that a ninja? I always get the two confused. Oh, another ninja paladin. Nice. This is a foraging ninja paladin. And I'm going to list this guy in the tavern right away. Common foraging ninja paladin. That summon cost us 52 jewel to attempt. It's a foraging ninja common. Do I think it has much summoning value as a Gen 3 with 1 summon remaining? No. Not really. Not really. I don't know. Ooh, we got it. Look at this guy. Basically equivalent to my card. 51 jewel. Alright. If you're at 51, I'll go 52. Or, I mean, I'll go 50 as well. Listen this guy for 50 jewel right now. If you guys want him, enjoy. Yeah, I'm happy that I summoned a ninja. But it was not profitable. I spent 52 jewel. I'm only listing him for 50. Not the best outcome, but not the worst outcome either. Okay. For our next summon attempt, where am I? What did I do? Okay, I think that we have a pirate and a monk that may be available now. Let's get back to the portal. Yeah, we should have a common and a pirate and a monk available to summon with right now. This will be our 9th summon. We got a pirate miner. And I am going to be pairing that with a... Ooh, I think that was either the hero we just summoned or one of the other summons that we just did. But he's already gone. Nice. I love that update to the tavern. It's so cool. We got a monk forager. With this pair, we're going to have a 1 in 7 chance at a ninja. We're going to have a 1 in 2.5 chance of getting a miner. 1 in 8 chance at fishing. So it's going to be hard to get a ninja fisher from this pair, but it could still happen. Let's pull up the match percentages. As you can see, we have a 1 in 8 shot at a knight. We have a 1 in 3 shot at each at a monk and a pirate. Roughly 1 in 2 shot at foraging. So this should actually say 58.0, not 58.3. There's a slight miscalculation here, a very slight one, and it's only on the rarity, guys. So don't worry too much about it. But what it should say is 58, 27, 12.5, 2, and 0.5. For our genes, we can see that we have 3 out of 4 aligned here, but the most important aligned one is not there. And how great would it be to get a knight miner off of this pair if we can't get our desired ninja? Okay, after this summon, it's going to be a legendary ninja paladin paired with a rare summoner. And that's going to be my last summon for this session. It's a lot of summon attempts. It took a while to get through. And I hope that you guys have been enjoying it. I think that we've been doing well. Ooh, let me zoom in. A monk. What do we want from our monk? From our monk, we want mining or foraging, I think. So, it's gonna happen about 85% of the time. Let's see. Ooh, a rare monk. We got a rare monk, 9 out of 9 miner. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Very happy about this one. Total cost summon only 32, so you know we definitely made a decent profit here. We got a 9 out of 9 rare monk miner. Let's see what he's worth. He's going straight into the tavern. I only keep heroes I intend to summon with. The rest are gone. So monk, mining, rare. Okay, we can see that a mining monk rare is worth roughly 85 jewel. I could price match this guy here, but there's such a huge difference here. Does it really make up for it? What would be, this would be like a 4th summon on a Gen 2. This would be like a 5th summon on a Gen 2. I'm just gonna price match the 90, I guess. What do you guys think about that? I don't want to price match the 120. I think that it's a bit overpriced. What if I just remove the monk from the equation? Let's take a look at what a Gen 2 9 of 9 rare miner generally is listed for. So the floor on any 9 of 9 Gen 2 miner is 114. And I'm going to take that as advice to list this for 110, and I think that is fair. You know what? I'm feeling less greedy. I'm going to say 105. 105 for a rare monk miner with 9 out of 9 summons remaining. At 32 jewel to summon, huge win. Very happy about it. 73 jewel win. If we can sell it for this price. Since I've started streaming, doing these 10 attempts, I've already sold 2 of the heroes that I listed, so that's nice to get some immediate return on my investment. And you 3, but Manu, Trade for Y, and Rez, I appreciate the follows. Thank you. Let's get back to the tavern and do our best summon attempt. Yeah. Okay, because I actually have an appointment I have to do after this. So it's going to work out perfectly. For our last pair, last but certainly not least, let me just remove filters. I just want to see if I'm missing any pair. I know that I don't have a pair for that wizard. Here's the summoner. Right? 129? Yeah. Okay. And then just looking to see if anything else is off summoning cooldown. Oh, you're off summoning cooldown. How did I miss that? I'm gonna Control R real quick just to refresh. We may have a different ninja summoning pair that we're going to do first before the good one, or the big one. Now it's telling me I need tiers, but let's just give it a second to load and appreciate the ambient music. Alright, patient enough, trying to get these summons through. This is the ninja summoner legendary that we're going to be summoning with. So 2 out of 5 right here. Gen 1, 2 out of 5. Where's another 2 out of 5 summoner? Right here. Oh. Did I have this written down? 117? No, I didn't. So it must have taken me so long to start the stream that I hadn't accounted for this coming off summoning cooldown. Whoops. Wow. Where are you? Okay, it says already select. Oh. Oh. Right here. I just want the match percentage, you guys. 117720 124249. Alright. So this is an unexpected pair. So I guess we'll be doing 11 attempts total today. Let's get it flowing. 44 Joule. So we have an Summoner Paladin Forager paired with a Ninja Warrior Gardener. And on this pair... what? It says that these two heroes have the same parent. I don't see how that's really possible. Did I pull up the wrong one? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. It's concerning me that this hasn't gone through yet. Okay, it's still pending. Alright, for this pair we have a 14% chance at a Sage, which is roughly 1 in 7. 30% chance each at Summoner Ninja. Those are our main hopes. We also have a 2.34% chance at Mining. 41% chance at Gardening, which is what we're hoping for on a Sage. We're also hoping for our Fishing or Foraging. That comes out roughly to 97.6% chance that we get a gene that is good for a Sage, and then either way we're going to be happy with Mining, right? We have a 47% chance at getting better than a common. Once again, this percentage is off by 0.7. It should actually be distributed between these two, and this one should lose 1% as well, distributed between these two. But no big deal. We can see from our recessives there's nothing worth looking at. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh. Still hasn't gone through. Oh, it says dropped. Okay, let's try once again. No. Come here. Alright. I guess I'll just control R, right? Having a lot of problems with this summon attempt. Okay, let's wait for... There we go. Now we're looking for Ninja Summoner pair. Okay, and we already went over the match percentages, but I guess I could talk about them once again. 1 in 25 times we're going to get a warrior. I bet you didn't consider that, right? Our most common classes are, in this order, Summoner, Ninja, Sage, and then Wizard, Monk. And then after that, it becomes a huge jump to get to Pirate at 2.34%, and a huge jump to get to Warrior as well at 3.91%. Oh, I wish I had brought a cup of water over here. I also hope that this is recording so that I can put it on YouTube. Although I doubt anybody would want to watch a 51-minute video on YouTube. Maybe. Who knows? Not what we were hoping for. 1 in 10 times we get the Wizard. Can we realize our 47% chance at getting better than a common? Oh, we got an uncommon Wizard Forager. Not the best, not the worst. Gonna definitely list this guy for sale right now. So, Forager, wizard, uncommon, no summoning value in my opinion. We're putting them up for 46 jewel. That summon costs us 44 jewel. After fees, we should still make a slight profit. Right here. I actually forgot what the number was, but I believe it was 48 jewel. Alright, I'm getting a little paranoid. Let me check once again. 46, okay. Boom, there we go. Hopefully he finds a home, somebody who wants to keep him forever. Okay, finally, lastly, we are getting to our legendary ninja paladin along with our rare summoner, both Gen 1. Very excited about this pair. So right here we have this guy. Look at him, isn't he great? I was super excited when I pulled this. And I was also excited when I pulled this next card. So to summon with both of them together is amazing. Both Gen 1. Both have each other's desired class, or profession, excuse me. Let's get this going. 32 jewel to summon. Gonna be profitable always, but we want it to be really profitable, not just somewhat profitable. While that's going, gonna open up the match percentages. I hope you guys are still here and still awake, still alive. We got a 14% chance at a Sage, roughly 1 in 7, 1 in 3.3 for each of these. A lot of random classes peppered in at low percentages. Most often we're going to get fishing, which is what we would want on a Sage or a Ninja. We're also going to get gardening, which is what we would want on a Sage or a Summoner. And then we're going to also get foraging, which we would be happy on a Sage. Maybe on a Ninja. See, this is actually off by 0.1%. Or I guess technically it's slightly less than 0.1%, but this should say 47, this should say 30.5, this should say 15.5, 4.62, and 2.2. So what that means is we have a 53% chance of getting better than a common. I like those odds. Alright, drum roll please. But Manu, I'm gonna channel your excitement right here. I'm really hoping that I can get something worthwhile. I'm a little bit sad that I didn't get a Dragoon. Been waiting on a Dragoon for a while now. But it's hard to come by Paladin Dark Knight pairs. Okay. Gotta do a little prayer to Gaia. Please, Gaia, bless this summon. In your infinite wisdom, please give me a Mythic Sage. Or anything, I'm happy with anything. For 32 jewel, you could give me a Knight Forager if you want. Alright, did this transaction get dropped, or is it happening? It's pending. They're really making us wait for this. Ooh, you think it's going to be a break-even, Manu? I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Really making us wait for it here. What are you going to be? Oh boy, this guy must be a real big one if he's taking forever to come through the portal, right? Hello? I hope that it doesn't glitch and not show us something coming through the portal. I guess all we can do is wait for a little while. I'll wait, I don't know, a minute or so. If that doesn't work out, what I'll do is I will, what's it called? I'll just have to check my inventory to see what I pulled. Yeah, it's taking a while. That's unfortunate, because it did go through. Yeah, it went through. Oh, come on, I wanted to see him come through the tavern. Or through the portal. Oh boy. What do you guys think? Should I... I guess I have to just check. Check by highest ID. Was it this guy? Did we just summon this guy? 2 minutes ago, I think this was him. Gardening Ninja Summoner, Gen 2. So I will not be selling him yet. I will be using him to summon for sure, most likely. Ninja Summoner, Common Gardener. Let's take a look at what he's worth. That's really disappointing that for our last and biggest summon attempt, nothing came through. But what can you do? So for a Ninja Gardener, the floor on a Ninja Gardener is 44 jewel. We spent 32 jewel. Our guy has 4 summons remaining and is Gen 2, which definitely is going to impact his price. For 32 jewel, it looks like he's worth roughly, you know, he's not worth 155, but he's not worth much less either. I would put him at maybe 145, maybe 125, somewhere around that area. Like I said, I don't have to sell him. I'm planning on summoning with him, so I don't actually need to be too concerned about what the price is. That about does it. I guess I could check the tavern or the portal again real quick and see if I happen to have anything else available to summon, but I think that'll be the end of our stream here. Yeah, the wizard I don't have a pair for. The priest is getting sold. Don't have a pair for this knight, I believe. Don't have a pair for the thief. So I need a priest, an archer, and a warrior. Yep. So that's about it for our summon attempts today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I've had a heck of a time trying to get it to work out. If you like the summon attempts, I do this every day, 3 times a day on YouTube. I welcome you to come subscribe, hang out. I try to be very active in responding to everybody and listening to constructive feedback. Once again, this is Faulty Poker signing off. Until next time, see you later.